In this video, I will show you how to cut and sew this trouser with a half elastic waistband and side pockets using simple measurements. We will go through the cutting, pocket construction, joining of the trouser pieces, and finishing the half elastic waistband. So let's get straight into the cutting. The fabric is folded into two. Start by drawing a straight line to ensure all the measurements are accurate. The first step is to mark the vertical measurements. Start with 2 inches for the elastic and waistband allowance, then rule a straight line. Next, measure 18 inches for the trouser length and rule another line. Add an extra 2 inches for the folding allowance. Now, let's mark the crotch length. The thigh circumference is 15 inches divided by 2 gives me 7.5 inches. So I'm using that for my crotch length. That your thigh circumference divided by 2, which is 7.5 inches. Mark it on all the vertical lines and rule out a straight line. On the crotch line, come in by 1.5 inches. After coming in by 1.5 inches, the remaining measurement should be equal to the hip circumference divided by 4 or slightly more. The hip circumference is 24 inches, divided by 4 will give me 6 inches. On the crotch line, I have 7.5 inches. Divide that by 2 to give 3.75 inches. That's the middle of 7.5 inches. So that will give us the crease line or the gray line. Next, let's get our knee line. From the crotch line to the trouser length, there is 10.5 inches. Divide that by 2 to get 5.25 inches, then come up by 1.5 inches again. So that's our knee line. If it is for adults, you come up by 2 inches. That method works perfectly. Remember that 3.75 inches measurement, our gray line. You are going to mark it on the nail line, on the trouser length line, then connect the points. That's the gray or the crease line. From the crotch line, measure down by 1.5 inches to get the thigh line. Starting the shaping from the thigh line helps to prevent the trouser from becoming too tight around the thigh. Transfer the measurement from the crotch line to the thigh line. From the knee line, the circumference is 13 inches. 13 divided by 2 gives us 6.5 inches for each piece. Divide 6.5 inches to 2. That will give us 3.25 inches Mark 3.25 inches on each side of the crease line. For the ankle, the circumference is 12 inches. 12 inches divided by 2 gives us 6 inches for the front piece and the back piece. Divide 6 inches by 2 to get 3 inches. Mark 3 inches on both sides of the crease line. Now connect all the markings and cut out the front piece. For the back piece, place the front piece on the remaining fabric, leaving at least 3 inches to the front part of the fabric so that you can add all your allowance. On the ankle line, add 2 inches allowance. On the crotch line, add 2.5 inches allowance. Around the crotch area, that is around the crotch curve, add 2 inches allowance. Connect all the markings and create the back crotch curve. For this method, no additional seam allowance is being added to the back part of the trouser. Now cut out the back pieces. For the pockets, there are 2 pieces cut on fold, each measuring 10 inches by 6 inches. Now let's start sewing. Take one front trouser piece and measure 4.5 inches downward from the waist, 4 inches for the elastic allowance and folding, leaving half an inch between the elastic area and the pocket. From the 4.5 inch mark, measure the pocket opening. For this trouser, the pocket opening is 5 inches. For teenagers, you can use 6 inches, while for adults, about 7 inches, depending on the size and style. Make straight notches at the 4.5 inches and 5 inches mark. Now take one of the pocket piece, measure 2 inches downward and make a straight notch. Then measure 5 inches downward and make another straight notch on the pocket. Pocket. Open the pocket and place it on the front trouser piece with the right side facing each other. Make sure the 2 notches match. Then stitch from the first notch to the second. Once that is done, turn the pocket and give it a good press. Then top stitch the pocket opening as I'm showing in the video. Next, close the pocket, making sure that the two notches align, and stitch it down. If you are going to interlock the trouser, simply close the pocket towards the wrong side. Since this trouser is not being interlocked, bring the pocket out and sew it on the right side. Then tuck the pocket inside and top stitch from the wrong side. This will make your work neat and the pocket will be secured. The next step is to join the trouser pieces. Place the corresponding back piece on the front piece with the right side facing each other and stitch with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Close the other side as well and repeat the same process for the second trouser leg. Now let's join the crouch. Turn one trouser leg to the right side and leave the other one on the wrong side. Insert the trouser leg that is on the right side into the one that is on the wrong side. Align the crouch area properly and secure with a pin. Then sew around the entire crouch area with 0.5 inch seam allowance. For the hem, fold the bottom of the trouser by 2 inches. The 2 inches we left while cutting. For the waistband, there is an opening at the front through which the rope can pass. The waist circumference is 18 inches. Since the elastic will be used at the back, the elastic measurement is 9 inches. You might be wondering why I use exactly 9 inches. Because the elastic is going through the back alone and I'm still going to sew part of it. Stitch the elastic to the sides of the trouser, leaving 1/2 inch before you start stitching it, so that you can use that 1/2 inch to close the waistband. Now close the waistband while stretching the elastic. Make sure the elastic is stretched evenly as you sew so that the back of the waistband gathers properly. And that completes this simple trouser with a 1/2 elastic waistband and side pocket. If you found this tutorial helpful, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical sewing tutorials. If you make this trouser, let me know in the comments how your own turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial was easy to follow and that you found this measurement and sewing process helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves sewing. I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now. Bye.